So we were back on this 2014 6.7 Powerstroke Platinum. We got it in the air. Y'all guys saw in the last video that we pulled the old lifter off. Y'all can see this lifter just completely ate up right here. Y'all can see right there, his push rods were, or his push rod that was in that hole completely was destroyed and crushed up. And then also the tray as well for the lifters, completely broken in two. We're back on this job. We're gonna fix this customer's truck now. We're gonna go ahead and pull the other side head off. We're gonna pull the cam out. We're gonna show you guys the cam. We've also got all the OEM parts over here as well. We've got the new cam. We've got all the new lifters, rocker arms, and lifter trays and everything in this box and in the bottom box down there. He's also getting new heads, I believe, new OEM heads. So we don't have to go and machine them. It was around the same price to just machine them from the machine shop and versus get new ones. So we just got them new ones. But right now we're gonna start knocking out this job. We've already got the passenger side off, as y'all can see. We inspected the holes. Nothing was wrong inside the cylinder. So I think we're ready to go ahead, start basically pulling the whole front off. Got to pull this side off, and then we got to pull the cam out. We're going to install the new cam and basically go from there. So let's start on this job.
Alright guys, so a couple, we're tearing down the 6.7. I want to give her a couple of reasons why we changing the heads, and the problem that really happens on these 6.7s with the torques on them. This one broke straight off with barely no tension. As you can see, it's been broke for quite a while. There's a little fresh mark in the middle, but the bolt has been rusted out for quite a bit. Luckily, this guy's getting new heads. Another reason why we're changing heads is 11 to 14s crack valves. By the time you get a valve job and the head resurface, they can't resurface the head without doing a valve job because it gets off in the seats. Another reason, the machine shop was going to charge us almost the price of a head, about $100 cheaper, but the wait time was also about 3-4 weeks. So try to get this guy out here. We just got new cylinder head. Another common problem. Thankfully, we don't have to extract it because we're getting new cylinder heads. So, but yeah, just want to stop and share that with y'all and proceed tearing it down. Alright guys, I want to talk about a little bit good possibility why this truck ate lifters. Also the cam up. If you look right down here, look at the oil sludge all up in the engine. This one's clogged full of sludge. Same thing with multiple sides on the other side of the head too. I preach maintenance. You know, 6.7s, or if you can keep up with fuel filters, oil, crankcase filter, you can get a good life out of these trucks. The ones that are, you know, you miss an oil change or you miss fuel filters is when possibility when stuff's gonna start going bad. To me, this truck looked like it was lack of maintenance and why it ate the cam lifters. It's a very common problem on the 6.7s. People say it's 11 to 14, it's all of them. So yeah, just lack of maintenance is what basically took this engine down. I'm gonna go ahead and take the front time cover off of it. Most likely gonna pull the engine. When you pull the time covers, you really need to reseal the oil pan. Probably gonna pull the engine and go ahead and do the time cover and oil pan reseal after we get the camshaft in it. But yeah, let's keep digging.
I just wanted to show y'all guys the cam that came out of it. This is the cam right here, as y'all can see. This is the lifter that was absolutely just grinding on the cam. So it was grinding like this and just turned sideways. And instead of rolling on the cam, it was now grinding. So you can see where it ground into the cam right here. This is what a normal lobe is supposed to look like, as y'all can see right there. And this is what this lobe looks like. So it ground a pretty good amount into the cam. You can see as well the wear on this lobe right here. It's actually really bad. And then this was the push rod that came out of it, as y'all saw earlier in the video. So we're gonna actually go back together with it right now. Hands up. All right, now you guys have seen how it went back together. Now we're gonna go ahead and fire it up here any second now. So we're back with this 2014 6.7 Powerstroke with some absolute heinous lifter failure. We're gonna fire it up for you guys to show you guys that we did fix this problem. We got the cab back down last night. I showed y'all guys the cam yesterday, how bad it was. So let's go and fire it up for you guys. So y'all can hear how good it runs. No popping out the exhaust or intake or nothing. It runs super freaking smooth. No blow by on the customer. You got basically a all new lifters, heads, the whole 9 yards on this truck. Well, let's go ahead and jump in the truck. Let's go drive it. as y'all just heard right there, no more lifter ticks, no more lifter pops. Truck sounds great, truck runs great. We're gonna actually open it up here in a second and go drive it. Here we go, guys. We just wanna make sure everything's good. I'm not gonna beat on it or anything. First to second, fine. Third to fourth, the transmission shifting great. Runs great. The truck is phenomenal. It feels good so far. And this truck is not deleted, that's why it's so quiet. So it still has the stock EGR and DPF system on it. And it does run really good for what it's got right now. It has no performance mods. It feels good, it runs good, drives good. Everything really does rip pretty good on this truck. For a job like this, you want to preach that maintenance is the most key and important thing on these vehicles, one. And two, he needs to make sure that he's using the right oil for these exact trucks. We prefer Shell Rotella. It's just the best oil that we've used. If y'all guys want to get a job like this done, if y'all guys have the same problem, you want to get a diagnostic, you want to come into the shop, you guys can give us a call, 979-575-0024. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.